Hey guys, what's going on? This is the Solo Gamer back here today for another week of Pokemon Showdown fun. So anyway, today we are in the RU tier, and I have built a pretty solid team. Definitely some fun stuff I really wanted to try out. So here we are today. Anyway, just right quick before we get into the match, I apologize for not having uploaded the other day, but I had quite a few things going on that day, so and I wasn't home most of the day, so I apologize. But anyway, we are back and let's get into today's match. So I'm going to lead off with my Donphan. There you go, and he's gonna lead off with his Rotom. I believe that's Rotom Heat, and he's gonna trick me right off the bat. So I'm like, okay, that's surprising. I didn't expect that. I am now choice specs, and I go for my Stealth Rocks. As I'm like, I can't stay in here. I gotta switch out. I'm choiced into Stealth Rocks. I'll switch into my Crest here. It's pretty bulky, so I figured, like, why not switch into something bulky? As he switches into his Jellicent here, and I'm just going to go for a Psychic here, I believe. Not doing a whole lot of damage to this thing. I probably would have been better off going for, like, Energy Ball or something. But he goes for Shadow Ball, and I'm like, I can take that. I'm pretty fucking defensive on the special side. And with that, I realize I don't think I can do a whole lot of damage with this thing. And if he goes for another Shadow Ball, I can just switch into my Lax. But he actually goes for Toxic here. And I'm like, I didn't expect that. That's kind of surprising, but whatever. Anyway, I expected him to switch out because I don't believe he has anything to hit me with. And he goes ahead and switches into the Steelix. And I'm like, alright, I can try to set up with the Snorlax now. So I go for Belly Drum. And pop off my Pop a Berry. And we're looking good to go. Aside for the fact that I'm poisoned. But anyway, so I am going to go for a high horsepower here, as he's gonna make it evolve, and it doesn't kill. And I'm like, what the fuck? Come on, really? A +4 high horsepower doesn't kill? And he's able to live that. Go for a Dragon Tail. And unfortunately for him, he does miss. So I'm like, okay, that's good for me. And I go for a return here. And honestly, I didn't expect Snorlax to outspeed a Mega Steelix. But hey, it works out for me. Get that thing out of here with a return. Take some more poison damage. And we're looking okay. And now the Umbreon is going to come in here. And he's going to protect like an asshole. And that's no fun. I believe I just go for the recycle here. So that's, good. I get my berry recycled. Don't sleep on Lax, people. Lax with the Belly Drum and the Papa Berry recycle does the fucking work, man. And he's going to switch into his Jellicent here. And I read that, actually, and go for the high horsepower. So we're looking pretty good here. Get that fucking thing out of here. And that Snorlax is doing his job so far. Took down the Mega Steelix and now the Jellicent. We're looking pretty good here. Time here is kind of limited though. I am getting whittled down by my poison. And Umbreon's going to come back in here. And I expect him to probably protect, but he just goes for a foul play and finishes me off. So there we go. Good play on your part. Snorlax, you did your job. I hate for you to go down, buddy, but you did the darn thing. Now I can go into my Jolteon, and he's going to switch into his Rotom. And I'm just going to go for the Volt Switch. Rotom takes that rather nicely. And yeah. Now I'm going to go back into my Donphan. And we are just going to click, I believe I click Earthquake or something that here. I don't know. It's been a while since I had this match. But anyway, he switches into his Meteor here. And what I think, never mind, I end up going for the rock slide, which does a huge amount to this Minior, and we're looking good there. We're looking pretty darn good. And he's gonna shell smash, but I actually have ice shard on this thing, so I am able to take care of that damn Minior. So that's good. Or wait, sorry, I don't go for ice shard. I go for the rock slide after he goes for the shell smash, and I'm like, yeah, why do you go for the shell smash in that situation? But anyway, he's gonna go into the circle here, and I'm gonna switch out because obviously I was choice. I forgot about that, the damn trick. Anyway, he's gonna set up his sticky webs here as I bring in my Mega Blastoise. I'm gonna get on Mega on his ass and grow a cannon somehow out of the back of my shell and go for a Scald, and that is a crit and super effective, does a shit ton of damage, and he's able to land a Toxic on me. So he's trying to whittle me down. Blastoise's time here is limited now, so I'm like, what the hell? But I just go for an Aqua Jet, get this thing out of the way before he can do any other shenanigans. And we are looking pretty darn good here. I am getting whittled down by my Toxic, but that's alright. We're up 5-2, so we're looking pretty good. As the Rotom comes in here, I'm like, I gotta switch out of here. So I go into my Donphan, expecting the electric type move, and he actually goes for Overheat. Surprising enough, which doesn't kill me, and that's good and fine and dandy. But Donphan's not looking too healthy here. I'm gonna go for Ice Shard just to try to get a little bit of damage on this thing, and he's gonna go for another Overheat. Of course, that's gonna take my Donphan out of here, but that's alright. I'm okay with this, and he did his job. And now we have a free switch into whatever the fuck I want. And here I'm going to go back into my Jolteon. He can overheat if he wants. I have the Voltorb, so he can do whatever the fuck he wants here. But he's actually going to switch into his Umbreon. And I'm like, what? Really? I hate this damn Pokemon. But anyway, I'm just going to Volt Switch out of here. I don't know what this thing wants to do. Probably protect, nonsense, stall. The usual Umbreon shenanigans. And I'm just going to Volt Switch into my Blastoise, take some more Toxic, and he's actually going to Wish here. So I'm like, oh fuck, that's great. And surprisingly, he doesn't protect. Yeah, I guess he wanted that Rotom to come in and get restored health, but whatever. So I'm able to kill that thing with an Aura Spear, and we're looking good. All he has left is the Rotom. Takes a shit ton of damage on them Stealth Rocks, but he's gonna catch the Wish here, you think, but I'm gonna Aqua Jet, and that is enough to take out the Rotom. So, pretty good match there, pretty good game one to start off my new week for my Showdown fun. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this match, and I will see you in another.